All right, welcome back to Satisfactory, episode 14. I had a few problems, so we've already got our uh, our our transport thing done. We do need to still get some more for fluid, but that we can do next week. Trying to get this where I can put it in. And so I had what I had problems with is audio problems and stuff like that. I don't know why this one's not going in. There we go. Um, so my video was just completely nothing going on in the video. Um, but we'll get everything kind of straightened out. I believe this is modular. Yeah, it's modular motors. And this is automated wiring. Now, a lot of this stuff, we're really going to have to fight to get some of this in here. Like this, I'll probably just load parts in that, as we need them. But that needs the automatic wiring. And this one needs the smart plating. So we might have to turn the smart plating back on. Where is our automated wiring? This is not automated wiring, that's that. And this where automated wiring's coming out? Yes. Okay, so for the moment, what we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect this. And then we're gonna take this one out as well. Now I think automated wiring goes all the way down at the other end. I'm gonna kind of add this in here. It's just I need room to run, and yeah, so this one will be the kind of the parts. Like I said, we're just going to like say for the modular frames, we're just going to load them in. We're not even going to waste time. I do need to run this plastic back down to the base, and before we go back out, I want to we did I'll show you over here when we get over there. I'm not getting enough stone, or concrete. So we really needed more concrete. So I added concrete, and this is the same thing we're going to add to do the next step. Well, probably the next step's probably going to be other stuff. It's going to be building the warehouse that it goes into. Why did I do that? I wanted it that way. Okay. Let me just look and see if we don't need anything. Some of the stuff we just don't need on us. But, yeah. I'm going to grab the cement so we can start doing the other jobs that we need to do with the cement. And there is actually some cement in the train. I've been filling the train up with cement as we go. So yeah, we're not in a big hurry to get this phase 3 done. I mean, I want it done, but we're gonna try and start getting stuff going the way it's supposed to go, so we can get that done. So anyway, what I did over here is we have the water version of cement, where it's water and rock. So we got the pump here running. There's a stone mine over there, which I am going to, at some point, I'm going to put batteries, or the batteries in there, so we can start filling that storage up, But we also might do it a little differently. Nothing in there. I think I had plastic in there. Right now we're not getting a ton of we don't need the steel. I mean, don't need one of the parts. I don't. My brain's kind of fried here after. I had to go through and I had to remove all my audio settings and put them back in. It's done this to me a couple of times, and it's kind of annoying when it does it, but you know, what are you supposed to do? But I'm just kind of looking at some of the things I want to do. I got a list here of, you know, plans for the next couple of weeks, and we're gonna try and follow some of it. Some of it's just gonna be like, okay, we can't do that this week because we got too much stuff to do or whatever, you know, but right now all we really care about is getting this train line set up. The reason I'm so worried about getting fuel, or actually oil, is number one, I want the jetpack being used so we can get to pick up the stuff easier. And then down here, as you see, there's a coal power plant. That coal power plant is going to have a bunch of other of them here, obviously, you know, and we'll have water coming in here somehow. I haven't decided yet. We're going to probably put pumps out here in the water somewhere. Can't put them there. We'll put them over here and route stuff around. Doesn't matter to me. But that's in the near future. But right now, stone is our biggest problem. We need more cement. I mean, we got all these spots that we got to fill in here. All these power poles you see are all redundant. They're all going to get pulled out. We don't need them anymore. We have a oil loading one down here, which actually, if we really wanted to, we could get in the truck train menu. Okay, let's just call it work train, and let's edit the timetable. Oil loading one, add, save changes, and now we are going to, now I don't even have to drive the train anymore, it's driving itself. Anyway, the track was not coming all the way out to here, but we are coming out this way right now. Now it will not unload anything because that is a liquid unload. In fact, I want to bring this thing. I think what we were doing, yeah, because we ran out of parts. I'll go 4. And we are going to go into logistics here. We're gonna, why do we not have enough parts? Oh no, we don't have enough iron rods. Screw it. You know what we're gonna do is just let it go uphill a little bit. So it's still going to be uphill either way, but so is that's in. Okay. So now we should, since we've already had power out here running, yeah, we've already got crude oil in there. And as you can see, well, maybe you can see it. I don't know why it won't let me do it. Usually you can see how much crude oil you have in there. But I guess it won't because that's wrong, you know, because we got the wrong car here. Yes, we know you like honking the horn. Okay. So what my plan is with this is we're going to go like this. And of course, you know, I forgot to do this now. Now this may change. I mean, I guarantee it will change at some point, but because I don't want to go onto the island yet with the train, I want to kind of leave it the way it is. We'll probably just go straight out and then cut back over and then cut back into the station, or you know, back into the main line anyway. For now, what we're, you know, kind of laughingly calling the main line. It's not really the main line, but for the moment it is. You know, and I'll have to shut that off so that it quits honking. All right, so 2, 3. I like these corners already built in, so I don't have to fight with them. I see this is this one here. So let's go ahead and we'll just kind of, I think what we'll do is we'll go out 10, and then we'll take a look and see where we're at. There will be another line coming through here at some point because there's a whole lot of aluminum up there, and we will be picking up that aluminum at some point. 3. Right. Okay. So we should be able to go from here down and then back over there to connect into the main line, the temporary main line. From now on, that's what we're going to call it. It's the temporary main line. We probably should have went further out, and if we need to, we will. Because I think I gotta, I mean, if I go back to the base and get more stuff, or more cement, we'll be just fine. We can actually split up in between here if we really wanted to, you know. But it's kind of a, right now it's kind of a pain. I mean, we could do, you know, like, well, with this, I bet we'd have to get rid of this for one thing. Because the Saturnium's always in the way, or I'm just going to call it gold ore. But, let's see. Instead of fighting with all that, let's go, we're going to go out here. Let's go about 6 spaces out. We're not going to, we're going to connect this track back up that way. Let's go actually 3 more, or 4 more. Because that's a full 10 out from where we just were. And then we're gonna, for now, we're gonna go this way. Like I said, if we have to, we'll go back and get more cement, get more whatever we need, you know, it's fine, it's not a big deal. Because, like I said, there will be stuff here, somewhere right in here, if I remember correctly. Let's see if I can see it. Is stone somewhere here. Maybe it's over on the other side, I don't remember. Maybe further, maybe way down there. Yeah, it's way down there, 700 yards from us, or feet, or whatever this thing measures in. I'm guessing meters, you know, since it says meters, but yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go around, whoops, we're gonna go around that island over there. And I mean, from where we're at, we could almost say the heck with it and keep going down and connect back into the main, or back into the line down here. You know, normally this wouldn't be a 2-way line. We'd be changing it, but I thought, you know, since I've already done most of the work, you know, and stuff, let's just, you know, get some more of this stuff done, because this is, at some point in the game, this is all, everything that's not islands and stuff will be covered in these plates, you know, in the flooring. So it's not like we're, you know, not doing something that we're going to do in the future anyway. But at first, we may have to put in some signals up here. But I'm not positive yet if we really need the signals in, so but I figured we'd get some of this done. Okay, so I'm gonna just do this here. Build, or customizer. More or less what I'm doing is so that I can get back in here and paint the stuff, or, you know where my track is going right now. You know, so the track will come in, and this is where the curve will be. We can get rid of this because, like I said, they're redundant, so let's just go ahead and we'll actually, you know what we got to do is to do this is we got to come in from this side. And then we need to go this way, and then we'll build the switch. Alright, so let's bring the switch out like this. And there we got a switch. It doesn't even say Nintendo on it. Okay, that was a bad joke, but I just want to fill some of these holes in. I don't like them. And like I said, these power lines, since we're using the track as power, or as a power pole, we don't have to worry as much, so yeah. But now let's see, for right now, that needs to be toggled that way. Now, it don't need to be, but makes me feel better. Let's put it that way. I don't know why I think I gotta have things certain ways, but yeah. But definitely, even if we don't get this track all laid today, which I think we will, you know, I don't see any reason to put this in, you know, unless we can find other things to do. I see no reason to put this in like a time lapse or anything like we did last time. You know, we can just sit here and yap away, you know, and have a good time. I like it better when I can just go in and edit the video and say, okay, that's done. That's why I like making the Hydroneer ones, because Hydroneer I very seldomly need to put any time lapse. I think this week we did. Yeah, I remember right, we did. I am going to fix that. That drives me nuts. In fact, let's just fix that quick. Okay. Tab, or Q, I'm sorry. That one's going to be 6 where it used to be. Transport, that should be at 0. Okay. There. See, when I play myself on my game, my track is 0 and the pipe is 6. And so it's been screwing me up every time I go to do it, and it's like, trains, and they just, you know, they go from, you know, over there, you know, like, say this would be a one-way track, you know, and then if you wanted to go that way, you go over to that track over there type of thing. And what I'm planning on doing is, in the beginning, we're probably going to use dual directional track, you know, where one train stops and waits for the other one. But down the road, we're going to have, there'll be a track here, and then, you know, if I had enough cement, there'd be a track out there, and they'd run along, and they'd have, you know, turnouts for each one. But yeah, see, because at some point, like I said, this will all be filled in, you know, so we can run through here without a problem, and that's kind of my deal, you know. But there should be plenty down here, you know, we're more or less actually almost got all the track hooked up. But right here, this is going to be set up so it can be a four track, or not a 4 track, 4 space, you know, in other words, 4 cars can be in there. at one time. Okay, you need to be shut up because you're being annoying. Q. Turn off self-driving. Thank you. You know, and then me playing too many different types of games, you know, it's like I'm always doing something weird, you know. What do I need at least one of them, and two of them at least for the rest of the track, I'm sure. But like I said, there will be at some point when we're ready to build the storage depot for oil, we will have a building on top of that, on top of the tracks, and all four of these oil pumps will go to above there, you know. So there'll be, you know, we'll put the tanks that we don't have right now. We're this alternative fluid transport that we're working on right now is the one that'll give us our large unit. Am I gonna get him stuck in the track? I've had that happen before. Yeah, this is where I turned originally, and then it's like, nope, not gonna work. I think he's stuck. Oh no, he's not. Okay. I'm gonna say if he's stuck in the track, you get to see me finally kill one. I actually had him stuck in some foundations on my game. I was playing my game earlier and had them all stuck in the foundations, and it was kind of funny. So yeah. And like I said, once we get this all done, we'll just be able to come right up and around and connect back up with the main track. And I think with me manually driving the trains right now, it won't matter because it doesn't need to follow the lights. I can actually, when I'm driving the train, I can not care about. I can disregard the lights, so we don't need them. But now next week, if we get enough resources and I can get the whole idea ready to go, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to actually go over and I'm going to build the building over there that we're going to store everything in, and then I'm going to delete it when I'm done, and that'll kind of, you know, it'll change the whole dynamic of everything, but at the same time I'll have a box on the ground that has every single piece of metal and whatever that we need to build to build the entire factory or the storage area. I guess it is a factory in a way, but not really. You know, and like I said, we will have, you know, over here, probably right here, we'll have another track, you know, coming through. We might as well just build it since we're, you know, kind of trying to kill some time anyway. And like this will be well, this one we might have to change this one further out, but it might be okay because this is going to go down over here and hook up. But like I said, it's not going to matter even if you know, even if we put the track in and then decide, oh well, we don't need it there, we want it over there. You know, we can always drag this track out over here too and move it over, because we can just delete the track and start, you know, kind of restart. But you know, we're going to be going back in here because up here is a purple slug, I think, and then over here, not, well, you can't really see it. I guess I can move forward a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. You won't be able to see it very well, but once we get the jetpack fuel, we're gonna be going up here. There's one aluminum over here somewhere. It's like back in there somewhere, and then right, I think it's right here somewhere, or maybe it's up on top of that one. I don't remember, but there's another aluminum up there. So we'll have an aluminum loading area down here, and that'll be taking it up to the aluminum storage. But as you can see, you know, there's no way that train's getting underneath there. But you know, if we go out, you know, we were out here somewhere, like right here, train to get under there, no problem whatsoever, and we'll be able to go up there and get, you know, get in. And the nice thing is, when we use a dual track like this, all we'll have to do is come off the track, you know, say over to like here, and I have our station in there, and then they just come back onto the dual track. They can either come still on the one they were on, or they'll be able to come around and whip onto the other track. And that's kind of my whole goal. I've never done this on this map. I've done it on Factorio before, but I've never done it on Satisfactory. So it's kind of, you know, one of those things I wanted to try, and because I was having such problem with single lane traffic. You know, the way I was explaining, you know, like right now it's all single lane. And, you know, so at some point, you know, say we leave everything where it's at, we will come out and there'll be a second track out there, and that far track will go that way, where this into, you know, and then the other track will go the other way, kind of deal. So, but you know, it's kind of one of those, you know, pipe dreams, you know, at the moment. You know, we don't have anywhere near enough stuff to get that far, and I'm just slowly getting the resources done up, you know, for it. And, you know, that's one of these reasons I'm trying to build the buildings, you know, the day, you know, a couple days before, and then tear them down. And that's why I do a lot of this, you know, a lot of this stuff here, you know, separately from, you know, everything else. And I figure we may as well have some of this done so that, you know, it's there. I don't know why that one didn't go all the way up to 10. But yeah, you know, just, this is kind of one of my things I'm always filling in, you know, just like I got to pick up all the little bushes and stuff, you know, I also think I got to do all this stuff, you know, and, but, let me see how much time, that's probably good enough. We're a little over 30 or a little under 30, whichever it is. Anyway, I think that's going to be enough for today. Next week, we're going to probably be laying more track along the way. I may you know, do the track ahead of time and not worry about it too much, or we may load the track or lay the track while we're coming back from the other end, you know, because that big platform area that we made out by the by where our coal comes in out there is where we're going to put the rock storage, and then probably, you know, so many spaces further up there, we're going to be there's going to be another storage, you know. I think, what is there, there's iron, copper, stone, aluminum, gold, and there's, I'm missing one, the quartz, and then I think there's actually one more that I think sulfur. We'll have, you know, storages for each of those, and then we'll have one for coal as well, and then we'll also have an oil storage up there. In fact, we might have each of the liquid storages separately, you know, where, like, say, we would do the first stage of this going from oil, you know, oil, and then the next, you know, let me just show you, you know, we'll just go over there and kind of look at how everything works, and because we go from oil into a storage, which would be, you know, our big storage up there at that time, you know. Then right now we're going into making the heavy oil residue, which is what helps us get their plastic out of the crude oil, and then we take that heavy oil and we turn it into fuel, which we can burn in the fuel burners, or when we get the things. I don't think we actually have them, do we? I don't think so. Let's just look quick. Because I need to start thinking about this at some point. We take the plastic and turn them into gas cans, which I do not see in my list here, so we do not have the gas cans. Once we get them, then I'll be dragging about. We'll have. I think this is not plastic. It come from. This is just like I said, it's all temporary. And it'll plastic comes out over here. So we look in there. We got quite a bit of plastic, and in fact, I'm gonna snag all that and put it in the train and take it up. So we have plastic for building computers and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I think that's probably where we're gonna leave it. So we'll start getting some of that stuff done. I think we'll start with stone next week, and I will see you later. And please like, share, follow, and ring the notification bell if you haven't yet, so you know when I put out new videos. And I will see you guys next time.